guys, welcome to The Bachelor. My name is Joker with a face for radio and a voice for print. Chelsea Handler I got a couple of fun stories today. Chelsea Handler is big mad. Now wait till you see her in this video. She is looking every inch her age recently. And she went viral a couple of months ago for going out there saying, oh, my life is great. I get to wake up, do a little wake and bake, have a glass of wine, furiously get myself off, go back to bed, sleep till noon. And somebody said, well, why don't you just do all that when you get up at noon? Why wake up early to do it? Obviously, she was trying to prove a point. But that video went wild and viral as the cheering rally cry of all women everywhere. Okay, how's that working out for Chelsea Handler? Well, apparently, number one, she's very mad that older men can still sleep with young, attractive women and have children with them. And number two, she offers herself up to these men for money. Not quite sure if that's what she was meaning or not, but that's what she said. So we have Chelsea Handler criticizes Al Pacino, Robert De Niro after they welcome newborns. She calls them horny old men. Al Pacino, 83, welcomed his fourth child, I think just in the last couple weeks. Robert De Niro, 79, became a father to the seventh kid. Now, here's the thing. These guys are rich. They're well-to-do. They probably want to leave a legacy behind, and you know, they're not going to be around long enough to worry about getting taken advantage of in the courts because they're going to be losing all their money probably in a couple years, and I think they know it. Chelsea Handler voiced a call to action against the old men of the world. The former late-night talk show host chastised Al Pacino, Robert De Niro, Alec Baldwin, and Elon Musk for spreading their seed. There's a new epidemic sweeping the country, and no, that's not another virus. Handler said in an Instagram clip, it's worse. Horny old men who won't stop spreading their seed. Now, you look at her, she looks every bit of her age of 73 or 52 or whatever she is. It's hard to tell. It's hard to tell. I got to tell you, there's a lot of straps holding up gravity right here. She said, don't even get me started on these old men who have never broken a Jimmy they didn't like. I'll let you hear the video, but you will see she is not looking good, man. She is looking just as bitter and feminist as her old ass, about as bad as you'd expect she is. Oh, let me unmute it.
The country. And no, it's not enough.
I forgot to unmute it because who cares? But anyway, you get the idea.
Another virus. It's worse. Old men who won't stop spreading their seeds. And don't even get me started on these four horny old men who have never met a broken condom they didn't like. They cannot stop procreating. Between the four of those guys, they have 32 children. Robert De Niro just had his seventh child at the tender age of 79.
Now, why is she so mad? Like, who cares? It's not your money. You're not sleeping with them. You're not having the kids. Who asked you? And here's the thing. I actually have another story I'm going to be doing from the New York Post. Sorry, ladies, the number of young men who want kids is on the decline. The only people left that want to have kids are the older guys that know they're going to be like off the planet soon. Why? Because they know the odds of them getting divorced and having to pay child custody. And young men are getting the message. They're like, look, I've been told I'm evil and horrible, and a lot of them are single and don't have an opportunity to even date. Or they know they're going to get run through the courts. But I'll discuss that in that other video. But who cares? See, this is the problem with this generation. Everybody thinks they're important. Everybody thinks everybody else wants to listen to what they say. I, by the grace of goodness and God, have an audience, and people listen to me for some reason. And yes, people listen to her for some reason. But the thing is, all she's doing is just chastising people. She doesn't have anything positive to say. She doesn't have any good criticism. I've got to fix my camera because my angle is really bad. She's just bitter and angry. And to be truthful, the worst part about this whole video is her audio quality, because she's in a very echoey room, just recording on a camera. See, even I'm smarter than that, Chelsea. The truth is, I think she's kind of jelly because nobody wants to sleep with and or procreate with her anymore. She's looking rough.
Child at the tender age of 79. Elon Musk clearly isn't as old as Murdoch or De Niro. He's not in his 80s, but because of his personality, he may as well be.
Oh, because of his personality, he should be. Okay.
The old men, don't worry. I have a plan to stop this. to put myself up for auction for any available octogenarians. You can find me on eBay or DoorDash, and for 20% off, you can use the code SUGAR. Actually, maybe all these old men should put themselves up for auction. After all, they are antiques. Horny old men. It's never worth the money.
So what I don't get about this, it's just going to play it on loop, so I'm going to stop it. What I don't get about this is she's like, you can purchase me. They don't want you. They've got actually attractive women that want to have kids. Number one, you can't have any kids, not at your age. And number two, that they have the ability now to sleep with somebody half your age that's twice as attractive. I think that's what she's really upset about, if we're going to be honest about it. And they kind of go in and like, look, we're not talking about. I mean, these gentlemen are not aging great, but they're also in their 80s at this point. Kim Cattrall revealed at the premiere of About My Father that De Niro welcomed his 7th child with Tiffany Chen. Let me see if I can maybe find a picture of that. Let me pause it. I don't want to hear that. Just shut up and pause. Mute. Let's see if they show a picture of her. Okay. All right, it's not cooperating. Tiffany Chen, I don't know which one she is. Oh, that's her right there. And she's, I think, in her 40s. So, no, she's no supermodel, but she's also half his age, and she can still have kids. That's enough to get her angry. And here's Al Pacino with new son Roman with girlfriend Noor Al-Fala. Let me see if I can I open the image? No. Great zooming. Great web design, Instagram. And here you've got Mick Jagger. Like all these guys. Here's equity billionaire Nicholas Berghuin with a young modelish thing. Here's why these men can do this, because they have a crap load of money. They're successful. They're rich. These women know these men are going to be leaving the planet any hot minute, and they're probably going to get most of their money. And after this, the women have kids. And if you have Robert De Niro or Al Pacino's kid, who cares? I mean, yeah, it might have come from a dirty old man, but who cares? The baby's got the genes and the money and the resources. These women are just looking out for themselves. But I think Chelsea here is very bitter, because I think her days of being an attractive woman that is desired by men are coming to an end, or are already at an end. And now not only can she not have kids, not only does no one even want to sleep with her, but she's a horrible person from every interview I've ever heard of her. She's not funny. She's a raging feminist, and I think she's hit the wall, and now she's getting very angry about it. I'll leave it there. Guys, don't forget to join me, betterbachelor.locals.com. Today's Friday. Tomorrow, Saturday, we'll be doing Saturday night at the movies. I got to put a poll up and see what movie we're going to be doing over there. Come on over, become a supporter today. It's like $5. It's literally less than like a Whopper or a Big Mac, like the cheapest, crappiest food you can get for one sandwich. It is now cheaper to support me for a month. So come on over there. I would appreciate it if you did. And we've got Saturday night at the movies. We have fun. It's a good time. I just live stream while I sip on my favorite beverage, which is usually 100 proof something. And we just watch movies and get silly. So come on over, join us today. I'd appreciate it, and we'll see you in the next one.